Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel once again. And if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading. It's going to be a monthly reading, okay? It's called an inner soul healing reading. Okay, so whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. All right. And please don't forget to check the description box for the names of all the decks, okay, that I'm going to be using for the reading today if you are interested in reading for yourself as well as for others. All right, I'll also put the names of some crystals that I'd like to recommend. I'm going to show you a few during at some point in during the reading. All right, but if you want to know other crystals which you can use to help you with your inner soul healing, all right, please check the description box, all right, as well as some other additional books I'd like to recommend, okay, to help you with your inner soul healing work, all right, or what can help you as you go along your journey. Okay, and you don't need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. And if it's your first time tuning in, or you're just curious to know what inner soul healing work is all about. Okay, inner soul healing just helps us to reconnect to our authentic and true self, because when we become fragmented, we are disconnected from our true feelings, needs, and desires, because we tend to wear an invisible mask to make others feel more comfortable or happy. And subconsciously, okay, we are giving an individual or individuals power over us. All right. And as a result, during that process, we also lose our own personal power. Okay. And can also leave us emotionally and physically drained, okay, and that can lead to anxiety, depression, and other forms of mental illness. So it's very, very important for us to do this work. And as I said, this is a general reading, so everyone is welcome. It's a monthly reading, all right. So I hope whatever messages that come out, I hope it's going to help you in some way. All right. Now, before I use any decks, again, I just want to say a prayer, okay. And I'm going to be calling in Archangel Shamiel to help us, okay, to heal our inner soul. And I'm going to be, this prayer is coming from this book. It's called Angel Prayers by Carl Gray. Loving Shamuel, thank you for surrounding my life with your ruby aura so that I can remember the most important lesson, that only love is real. It feels so good knowing I'm opening up my heart to receive the love and blessings I know I deserve. By connecting with your essence, I begin to see the divine in myself and in everyone around me. I now create a wave of love and good intentions that I send out into the world under the law of grace. I know this wave will return to its sender tenfold, so I continue to bless others and myself. Thank you, Shamiel, for perceiving the love inside me. I now open my eyes and see clearly myself, and so it is. Okay, now just some, maybe if you are interested in working with archangels or other spiritual beings in the spiritual realm, I'll just tell you a little bit about Shamiel himself, okay, this archangel. So he works with Archangel Michael to help us discern, okay, if our partner is being truthful. You can also work with his energy, okay, because Shamiel works with Raguel to bring harmony and peace to a conflict. Shamiel works with Archangel Raphael to help us see love in a situation. Shamiel and Xylophone can help us intuitively find our soulmate on earth. Shamiel and Archangel Uriel helps us in our career and business. Okay, and Shamiel has a twin flame, Charity, and they work together to bring patience, love, and trust to all those who call on them. All right, so I just wanted to just let you know about Shamiel and how he works with other archangels as well. All right, I'll put the name in the description box. So if you're interested in working with the archangels, okay, you will know more about them, their role, and how they can help you, all right, in any area of your life. All right. So to keep the vibration and frequency around this reading, okay, please, all right, I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Spirit Junkie. Okay, and I'm just going to select one card from this deck. All right. Okay, so the vibe of the day is this. Okay, it says here, it's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. Okay, it's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. So maybe you or there could be people that you're associated with, um, or maybe people that know other people. Okay, maybe they might be going through some challenging times, and life is all about challenges anyway. All right, there's no, it isn't a straight journey. Okay, and there's ups and downs. Okay, and it's all about adapting to the ebbs of the flow of life. All right. And we need to remember that it's safe to ask for help. you know Maybe we might even need like professional help. If that's the case, we should get that whatever assistance that is available to us. All right. And to remember that there are people out there that can support us. All right, it doesn't have to necessarily be family members. Okay, it could be other people who are there. And if you feel somehow lost, or don't know what to do, or not don't know, okay, what decision or what choice you should make, then maybe you can also go within, and also call on your spiritual team, the ancestors. I'll pray to the divine, your higher power, to help to assist you. Okay, you are never alone. You are loved, and you're worthy, and you are here on this planet for a reason. So always remember this. Okay. And if it's not you and somebody else is probably having any gloomy thoughts, maybe like somehow feel trapped mentally and they don't know how to proceed forward, please speak to them. If you can, help them as much as you can. All right. Because we should be supporting one another, okay, in the most positive way. All right. So let's see what Angel Heart Sigil. All right. I've decided to add this deck, all right, to the reading. So let's see what comes out. And sigils, okay, if you've never heard of sigils before, they are sort of like sacred drawings or symbols. Okay, you can meditate on them. Okay, so like you've got the Eye of Horus here, or which is on the cover of this deck. Some of them can be used for protection as well. So let's see what this one I want to cut out. Okay. So this one is from Zabkiel. So let's see what this is about. Or Zavkiel. All right. So let's see what this is about. But I believe this is Zadkiel, but they've spelled it Zavkiel. Okay. And it says O. O. Okay. So let's see. AWE. So this could be something to do with time. All right. If you notice on the card here. Okay. So it's something connected to time. So let's see. So, so let's see if I. Okay, so yeah, so this sigil is from Archangel Zadkiel, okay, the divine, known as the divine comforter. Okay, so let's see what message, okay, what's coming out for this card. It says, okay, so it says Zadkiel's heart sigil brings us to the profundity of awe when we need reminding of our true essence, of our divinity. Perhaps this is happening for you right now, for you've chosen this card of beauty, and your spirit may just take flight, just as in the icon. You see, awe and joy are the wondrous gatekeepers to the pathway of the divine, and spiritual curiosity leads us to this gateway so that we may fly to heaven. In the icon, you can see Jupiter, the king god, assuming the body of an eagle, the symbol of triumph spirit, in order to take Ganymede, the symbol of everlasting beauty, into heaven. Gaze on the exquisite icon and feel that soulful part of you that needs to be enriched by the source, seeking the beauty of the infinite. All right. And it says chant. I think if so, if you are someone, okay, who does chanting, okay, it says chant ha and he through your heart and crown chakra, okay, in order to allow Zadkiel to take you through the path of ascension. So maybe some of you are about to ascend, okay, or have decided to take the spiritual path or heed your calling. All right, so you can work with this sigil of awe, okay, or meditate on the symbol, okay. But to me, when I look at this clock, it is something to do with divine timing here. All right, because we are on different timelines. All right, so okay, so okay, so I'm going to start off the reading, okay, with this. I was guided to use this deck. It's called Soul Helper Oracle, okay, and I'm going to be selecting 3 cards from this deck, okay. So this deck is very good, okay, because it just um it depends because it's all to do with energy as well. So whatever messages that come, just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So I was guided to take 3 cards, okay, because if one message you don't resonate with one, then maybe the other one or the other one, right? So let's see what comes out. Okay, so what is it that our spiritual team, the ancestors, what it is that they want us to know, what can help us. Okay, so the first one, the first message, it says, the love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. Okay. Okay, and okay, and it goes up. This one is the second one. They want me to select this one. It says, to conform is to die inside, be brave and be yourself. Okay. This one, okay. And a light filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. All right. So these are the three cards I was guided to take. All right. Okay, so I'm going to just read more about this message here. Okay, where it says, the love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. Okay. Okay, so it goes on to say here, your truth is reflected in the eyes of your dragon, and the love of the divine source of all being sparkles within them. Okay, now if just for your information, all right, that dragons, okay, um are not always, I know most of the times when you see a dragon, it's portrayed in a negative light, but there are spiritual heavenly dragons, okay, that are about, and they can help us, okay, they can lift our frequency, they can their energy can remove any negativity, okay, maybe things that we think about ourselves, all right, about life itself, okay, and so we can always call on uh the dragons, okay, to help. We can work with the energy of dragons, all right. If you are interested in that, you can always look it up to find out more about dragons, all right. In the last inner soul healing reading, I did use a dragon deck, okay, but I just thought I'll change, just do a few changes with this read. So please check out the last one I did, okay, for April, if when you have a chance. All right. So it goes on to say, your dragon is calling on you to become a truly loving person. When you are united with your dragon and have a profound understanding of what your dragon is, you create an energy field that will guide you into your own blessed light, into a realm of truth and wisdom. With your dragon's eyes, you will see more. With your dragon's heart, you will feel more. And with your dragon's mind, you will understand the spirit of all things. Your dragon's love will heal every aspect of your being. You will perceive the true reason why you are here through the fire of love. This being will dissolve all of the conditioning of the past that could divert you from the path of your truth. When you are your own pure truth, you will be able to make decisions that are worthy of you and your soul path, free from fear and your lower self. The love of your dragon is guiding you out of the shadows and into the light, onto the path for which you are intended. It is only on this path, lined with wisdom and self awareness, that you'll find your truth and hear the whisper of your soul. Wow. Hmm. All right. So basically, here. All right. So the power animal. Okay. So if you feel that you know this message resonates with you in some way, in order for you to step into your power, to gain back your personal power, the power animal, okay, that you can work with is the dragon. Okay. They're also giving some other things that can help you, okay, if your healing process. The herbal essential oil, it says has spikenard. The healing crystal is diamond. Okay. And but if you, obviously, if you don't have diamond, okay, you can use this stone is called cinnabar or dragon stone. Okay. I would recommend that you get the tumblestone form and not the raw form, okay, to work with. All right. To help bring out the power that's within you. And the number that's associated with this message is number 8. Okay, and 8 in numerology is all to do with mastery, action, and accomplishment in the area of life. All right, so I'm going to read on the second card, okay, where it says, to conform is to die inside, be brave and be yourself. It's on number 7, okay, and 7 um in neurology is all to do with reflection, assessment, and knowledge. So maybe this is a good time to reflect on your life, to assess, to see what needs to stay, what needs to go, help you to release anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose. Because 7 does also represent our higher self as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, and 8 does refer to, as I said, possibilities. It represents possibilities. All right, so let's 16, so let me just open this. Okay, so it goes on to say conforming can be a positive in certain situations. For example, when someone conforms out of politeness. This card has a warning for you. However, to live means to bravely follow your own path. Following the path of others means, in a sense, dying, withering inside. You merely exist on the path of others, but you cannot live. You find the light of your own life only on your own soul path. Recognize and acknowledge your lies and errors. It is a mistake to believe that you can please everyone and follow their wishes. It is impossible. You have been dazzled by the bright kaleidoscope of colors of those who rob you of your strength and your light, and you have lost yourself in them. You have conformed as a chameleon would, and you are making their renunciances and opinions your own. It is time to realize this and learn how to say no. It is time to have only your own colors in your life, to feel only your own happiness, to let your own light shine out. Inner life or inner death? Which do you want? And who are you? It is now time to rebel, to start a revolution. Free yourself from your lower negative energies and decide who you want to be. The moment has also come to share this with the world and those around you. Do not hesitate any longer. Your soul is speaking to you. Listen to your heart, to your feelings. Listen to your own truth. Wow. Yeah. So if you somehow, it could be you, it could be somebody you're associated or connected to, or it could be, somebody else, okay, who feels lost. They, feel like they just feel very fragmented and they don't know how to proceed. They could be at a crossroads. Maybe this person, it could be you or somebody associated or somebody else needs to hear this, okay, in order for them to gain their personal power back, and that will help to heal your soul, okay, or to help heal their soul, to help them feel whole again. All right. And the power animal energy, okay, that you or this individual can work with is the energy of the tiger, okay, because the tiger is seen as an animal which is quite courageous, quite bold. All right. The herbal essential oil, okay, if you are interested in healing with oils, they're suggesting tea tree oil. The healing crystal, they're recommended is agate, okay, white agate, known as peace agate. And again, this message is associated with the number 7. All right. So I'm going to just read on the last card that came up from this Soul Helper Oracle deck. It says that a light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna read on this one. It's on a number 11. Okay, so you could be a life path of 8, 7, 11, or 2. And if you want to know how to be able to know what your life path is, okay, I'll put the name of a book. This is a very good book. It's called The Little Book of Numerology, and it can help you to calculate, all right, to see, so you can find out, okay, what your life path number is, all right. Okay, the path of your soul is a path full of light, but here in this world, the danger of being led astray by darkness lurks everywhere. You have drawn this as a card of protection. Place, so if you have this deck, okay, or it says here, place it somewhere visible over the course of the next few days. It represents a warning. Be aware of the actions you take. Stay centered and ideally do not go out, okay, if you can. Avoiding conversations where they are not necessary. And I think it's a way, okay, if you can, and it's to protect your energy, okay. It depends on your timeline where you are. So that message is for some of you, but not all of you, all right. Do not let anger or other low energies influence your decisions. You would regret it bitterly and perhaps even lose something of great value. Okay, so it could be some of you who have just started on this path, spiritual path. maybe releasing certain people, places, things. All right. So maybe it might be a time where you need to go into solitude. Okay. That means trying to avoid as many people as possible so you can think more clearly. Okay. Going into hermit mode. All right. Or going through the dark night of the soul. All right. Do not make any decisions this week. Be brave, clever, and smart. Trust your feelings more than your intellect. Put your trust in the angel at your side. Be sensitive to the balance of emotions in your heart. Acknowledge your lies and let them go. So I think this is encouraging. So if you find that these messages resonate with you in some way, maybe you need to go into solitude, go into hermit mode, um, withdraw your energy at this time, okay, and go within. You can always pray, okay, meditate, do some form of meditation, all right, and the power animal energy, okay, for this last card um is the panther. Okay, you can also, if you're interested in, again, or you like using herbal essential oils, okay, so they're suggesting rose. The healing crystal they're suggesting is tiger eye. And this message is connected to the master number 11. Okay, but it could also represent the number 2, okay, which is to do with balance, partnership, and duality in the area of life. So maybe you need to do these things in order to feel more balanced, more stable, to balance out your energy. Okay, all right. So these are very interesting messages that came out. Okay, and if you are interested in working with crystals, I'll just show you, you know, briefly, okay, what crystals you can use. All right, and again, I'll put the name of some books that you can use to help you. Okay, if you're interested in crystals, working with crystals, the power of crystals. All right, so to start off with any type of healing, I would suggest this crystal is called rose quartz. Okay, it's seen as the stone for unconditional love, okay, to help any form of healing that you want to do. It's a good stone. It attracts love um, into your life to make you love yourself more, because the journey is should be based on love, okay, as well as self-care. All right. um and together with the rose quartz, okay, you can use this one is called um pink argite, pink argite. Okay, you can also use this one here. This is pink opal. All right, this one is rhodopsarite. We got rhodonite here. Okay, carnelian. All right, this one is called dioptase. Okay, um and this one is called green aventurine. Okay, and if for some reason you feel that it's difficult for you to do that, because you feel that maybe you've experienced something. It could be in something that happened in the past or something that's going on now, and you feel like a bit fragmented. You feel your part of your soul was lost in a situation. These are very good crystals. Okay, if you're interested in work, doing soul retrieval work. Okay, this one is called jet. Okay, this one is tangerine quartz. Um, this one is called black onyx, and this is a very good soul stone. All right, can make you feel uh to help you find your inner strength. Okay, especially, or you want to feel more confident, all right, about yourself, all right. So this is a very good crystal, black onyx, and this one is called black calcite, and this is a very good crystal. if you're going through the what they call the dark night of the soul. All right. Especially if you're releasing anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose. Okay. But please check the description box because I'll put the names of other crystals that can help you if you're interested in working with crystals. All right. So let's see what messages the goddesses, guardians have for the collective. Well, as well as anyone, well, I should say collective. Well, collective and anyone else that's joined in, all right? Because I'm sure there are some members of my soul tribe who might be watching this um, reading as well. But this is a general reading, okay? But there are members of my soul tribe as well as those that are on the spiritual path who are watching this reading as well, okay? And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul path or journey or religious path or journey to watch this. Reading is for anyone. Okay, it doesn't matter what faith you are, gender. It just doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages? Let me just see. Okay. So we've got here. This is from he could I be I believe he could be from a this is from a god, okay? We've got Merlin. It says cosmic knowledge, okay? Okay, and then we've got Mother Mary emotional healing. Okay. Okay, so let's see what messages Merlin. So let me just see who is Merlin. Let's see. Doesn't really. Okay, I'll find out today. Well, let me just do 117. Okay, so the message here it says cosmic knowledge, magic is coming. Your answer is written in the stars. Okay, and it goes on to say, drop everything you're wrestling with. Leave the mind struggles. Stop trying to figure it all out. Don't rely solely on 3D logic. You need to look beyond the physical and open your energy to the mystical forces that governs our universe. This is where your answer for healing lies, beyond the veil, in the constellations and transits of the planets, deep inside the mysterious of the cosmos. You're now harnessing ancient wisdom from the Avalon mystery schools of Merlin. He taught metaphysical subjects such as alchemy, sacred geometry. Okay, sacred geometry, okay, is the language of the soul, all right? Astrology, um, divining, and energy healing. There was a vast cosmic library containing esoteric texts by divine scholars. Let Merlin help you remember your magical powers. Whatever you're seeking right now, your inner magician knows how to find it. Meditate and ask your third eye chakra, okay, which is your intuition, okay, or your gut feel to reveal what you need to know. You can visualize Merlin's rainbow light streaming from your chakras to heal yourself, a relationship, or a karmic issue. You're a wise soul with knowledge from other worlds. Trust the powers conferred by your purple cloak and crystal wand, given to you many moons ago by the supreme sorcerer Merlin. Okay, so and the alternative meanings, all right, to this card, it says clear the energy with a person, place, or situation to experience immediate relief and resolution. Okay, the second one is that your life purpose involves using and teaching astrology, energy healing, chakra balancing, or magic. That's for some of you. Okay, now, and then again, it says here study vortex healing, a holistic system of energetic healing from the Merlin lineage. And then it's also suggesting visit Glastonbury to reconnect with the sacred size of Avalon. Okay, and the invocation. Okay, if somehow this resonates with you in some way, you could say, I call upon my deep magical powers. The universe is working with me in mysterious, miraculous ways. All right, so the invocation, all right, for this message says, you can say, I call upon my deep magical powers. The universe is working with me in mysterious, miraculous ways. All right, and let's see what message Mother Mary have for us. And this is to do with maybe some of you might be going through some, going through your emotions. Um, at this time. So let's see what message is coming out of. So let's see. Mother Mary, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Mother Mary, emotional healing. Release ancient pain, listen to the child within. Okay, so this is the message. It goes on to say, you're entering a cycle of profound emotional healing. Your body, heart, and soul can no longer bear the heavy burden of unprocessed grief and sadness, which can be both ancestral and of this present lifetime. Mother Mary leads you to a sacred pool. As you enter the water, the energy may unlock an outpouring of emotion. It's healthy to allow this release with a safe container. Having space for your feelings to be compassionately witnessed and validated is essential for you. Mother Mary will bring you this experience in real life professional settings. In miraculous ways, the right therapists, healers, and practitioners will materialize. Seeking help to heal your heart is a brave step, yet deep down, you know you've reached an emotional impasse or impasse. You you can't continue holding in the suppressed energy anymore. Something has to give. Mother Mary wraps you in unconditional love, holding your inner child close. All your feelings are safe and welcome. All right, and the additional meanings, all right, to this message says your physical symptoms will improve as you heal suppressed emotions. Okay, just listen to a friend's feelings without trying to fix or resolve their problems. Okay, that's for some of you. Bereavement or grief counseling will help you. Okay, so some of you might have lost a loved one. If so, please accept my deepest sympathy, okay, or condolences go out to anyone who have lost a loved one. Your spiritual abilities will unlock as you heal emotionally, all right, and give yourself unconditional love. Okay, and the invocation, okay, for this message says, Mary, hold my hand as I cry healing tears. Lead me to the perfect spaces for processing my emotions. All right. Again, I'll just just repeat this invocation. Mary, hold my hand as I cry healing tears. Lead me to the perfect spaces for processing my emotions. All right. Okay. So maybe it could be some time to comfort someone who may have lost um, a loved one. Okay. Okay. So let's see what other messages that's coming out. All right, for us. So I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle. Okay, they wanted me to select these two. All right. Okay, so the first one, okay, it says here, um, trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, because again, if you are on the spiritual path, okay, it's all to do with divine timing, okay, and also to do seasons and cycles. All right, not anything to do with physical time as such. Okay, when it comes to spiritual matters. All right, so let me just see what trust the timing. Okay, it says here so often, those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that time is running out and they spend their life worrying that they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend your time worrying about missing out. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible threat. Keep our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible as such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on, to trust the season you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush, and it's never too late. And to be honest with you, I definitely resonate with this message because especially if you um are a light worker, empath, um or you do any form of spiritual work, you could feel, oh, like um you could just be a, like feel a bit stressed because you think, oh yeah, when am I gonna, but as much as planning is important as well as time management, but is there is that thing at the back of the head. You think, oh, am I am I gonna have time, da 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 da. But when you take a breather, okay, and you then realize, no, you have, as much as you want, you set goals, okay, and it's all to do with prioritizing and managing your time better, but it's also about not rushing things, because it's also about, again, we have to be careful here, because on this, especially if you're on a spiritual soul journey, is all to do with patience, okay? Because it is a virtue, it's part of the fruits of the spirit, okay? And we need to embody that. We can't expect, if we plan something or we just created something, that we just expect that everything is going to just happen just overnight, okay? So we need to be patient here, all right? Because like I said, if we at the same time, we also working with the universe as well, okay, as well as the divine, a higher power. All right. So the star seed soul inquiry here. Okay. So if somehow this message resonates with you in some way, it says, how can you trust the timing of your life a little more? Okay. How can you trust the timing of your life a little more? Okay, and then I'm just going to just read on this one. Okay, wait, it says, so this is the second card from the Starseed Oracle deck, okay, by Rebecca Campbell. It goes on to say, embrace your weirdness. Okay, so let me just start on the top here. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Okay, because when you I don't know if you're aware of, when it comes to like anything to do with, if you want to know more about the birth natal chart, karmic astrology, then I would suggest you read more about it, okay? Um, and also, I do have a video out that goes more into detail about the birth natal chart, which is just so important, because a birth natal chart is like a spiritual compass, as well as a spiritual birth certificate, where you can find out different your life purpose and what on other information. um Please check them out, because in the description box on these videos, I believe it's the one to do with karmic astrology. I did put the different houses, okay, so when you have the birth natal chart, you can check where you can find certain things, including if you have spiritual gifts, okay. And if you don't know how to draw a birth natal chart, then you can always check online. Okay, there are some sites that can do one for you, but you do need to know your the time of your birth, as well as your date of birth and the place where you were born. All right. Now, okay, and really we should be moving from the south node into our north node. Okay, the south node is all to do with past to do with, like sort of like low vibrating, like negative energies, and moving towards the north, because that is where our life purpose lies. And the north node is solely based on love. Okay, so I don't know. This could be for someone. It could be for you, because here a lot of the messages that are coming out is to help someone, okay, to do maybe to go within, to release what no longer serve them, um to get the support, okay, they need, maybe. So this oh, and I also do inner child shadow work, past life energy healing, home therapy healing as well. So please check out my other videos, okay? Because there might be something there that can help you, all right? And if you need to get professional help, please do so, or seek professional help, I should say, all right? So let me just read on this one. Okay, so it goes on to say, okay, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's all filled with those who love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and you're not for and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Okay? And it goes on to say, pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are. Okay? To reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence. To own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Wow. And again, this is just another way to be your true, authentic self, to be yourself, to be true to who you are, to embrace yourself, to accept yourself, okay, as well. All right. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry here, it says, how can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? All right. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? And by doing this, it's going to help you to be whole again, to feel whole again, to be sound in mind, body, spirit as well, and to make you feel more balanced within yourself. Okay, to retrieve parts of your soul, of your being that was once lost. Okay, whether it's happened in the past or what is currently happening. Okay, and this could be also advice for anyone who may be in that situation in the near or distant future. Okay, so very beautiful messages that's come out so far. Okay, so let's see what advice the angels have for us. Let's see. Okay, got also got guardian angel. Okay, and harmony and resolution. Okay. Okay, they wanted me to select this one. Okay, and healing energy. Okay. So I'm going to start off the message here, okay? Where it says guardian angel. All right, let me just put on the sound so you can. Now we all have a guardian angel, and this angel has always been with us from since we entered the world. Okay. Okay, so it goes on to say everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them since their soul's creation. Now your guardian angel is drawing closer to you than ever. This angel guide knows you, loves you, and accepts you completely. All right. Before your incarnation on earth, you danced across the stars together because we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. If you're feeling overwhelmed or alone at this time, know that your angel guide is with you to share their love and make you feel safe. You never walk this path alone. Angels are always there to light the way. This card is a huge reminder that you always have the help, support, and companionship available to you. All right. And the extended message it says, you are an independent soul and often find yourself trying to do everything on your own. But know that even just a quick prayer to your guardian angel can take away some of that pressure. Your angel wants to hear more from you. In order to support you fully, they must be invited to do so. But then, so request is too much. Sorry, but then no request is too much. Your angel guide was made for you and is dedicated to you. Take time today for an easy and informal conversation with them. Speak openly and in a heartfelt way about your life, any challenges you are facing, and anything you need help with. Through that conversation, the help will find its way to you. When you draw this card, they want you to know they are with you. I was going to shorten the message, but I was guided, okay, by my spiritual team to read this complete message here on guardian angels. All right. So, okay. Got harmony and resolution. And I'll just put the third one up as well, okay? Healing energy. So maybe, might need to call if it's you or this individual or individuals, maybe they need to call on like pray and try and connect with the guardian angels so that they can receive some healing energy to bring some harmony um and to bring something to a peaceful resolution. All right, so let's see. So I'm just going to read on this one, harmony and resolution. Okay, the message here says, angels of harmony and healing are with you to help you resolve any conflicts that have been disturbing your inner peace. You are being encouraged to call in the light of God and surrender any concerns you have so that the divine can resolve them. Your angel guide is suggesting you release any need to be right or to get your point across, but this will only create more hostility. This is a time to focus on your inner peace. Dedicate time and energy to doing what you can to make yourself feel comforted and comfortable. Through being more caring toward yourself, you'll create harmonious energy that will wash out like a wave to all those around you. Trust that this will happen and harmony will be restored. Okay? And the angel guidance is encouraging you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Take a step back to collect your thoughts and breathe. Angels cannot help you unless you create space for them to intervene, and they are with you now and willing to restore peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have, but unless you have faith that harmony can be restored, nothing can change. This is a time for you to visualize yourself, the situation, and everyone involved enveloped in a golden light of goodness and grace. It's important to know that angels of peace are encouraging you to let them bring peace to this situation. Trust the process. Okay. And I'm just going to read on this one. Okay. Healing energy. So I think all three messages are very much linked with each other. To each other, I should say. Okay, the message here, okay, for healing energy, it says, angels are enveloping you in healing energy at this time. They are swirling around you, filling your body, mind, and soul with a soothing, peaceful light. They are guiding you to receive this healing energy and allow your body time to return to its natural state of goodness. Healing is actually an energy that goes beyond the body. It's the return to a natural and good state. Healing angels are placing their hands upon you and any situations that may be concerning you at this time. Know that the miracles you are seeking are unfolding before your eyes. You are blessed to receive this card today because the energy it brings will mend any breakages, wounds, or emotionally raw situations that are troubling your heart. And the extended message, okay, here for this message, healing energy says, if anything in your life is broken or disrupted, this card indicates that healing energy is being brought to it. Your angels want you to know that any prayers or calls for help and support you have sent out have been received and that they are working on the case now. Healing doesn't happen tomorrow, it begins today. So you are guided to visualize the best and most loving outcome possible in all areas of your life. See angels of light placing their hands upon anything that may be of concern, and know that when you do this, you allow healing energy to unfold in the present moment. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, very beautiful messages. Okay. So let me just clear the table a bit because I want to just use some other decks and to create more space as well. Okay, so let's see okay, so let's see what messages the fairy have for us. Okay, fairies are very beautiful creatures. They're very much connected to the energy is very much connected to nature. Okay. Okay. Wow. Before I shuffle the deck, they wanted me to select this card. Okay, so this is also a number 11. Okay, so again, you might be a master number life path master number 11. Okay, you've got strength. It says uh the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So again, so this is one of the energies that's um that the fairies are picking up. So some of us might again need to find the inner strength. Okay, we could call on our spiritual team, our the ancestors, a higher power to give us that strength. Okay, in times of healing. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we've got Eight of Winter. Okay, it goes on to say, you have what it takes If only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. All right, so some of you might be in this energy, okay, or maybe this individual or individuals might be in this um energy, but the fairies are just encouraging um you or this personal individuals that we have the power within. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. What other message that's coming out? Okay, and we've got unity. Okay, so you could be also, sorry, you could be, yeah, you could be a life path 5. Okay, it talks about unity, and it goes on to say, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritual minded community. So maybe you might, depending on what it is, okay, maybe you might need to again seek advice, okay, from a spiritual community. If you are like, like see yourself more as a religious person, even though, I mean, I know some people do believe, okay, religion and spirituality is the same, but there is a a slight difference here. Okay, or maybe you just need to connect with spirit. All right, if it's you or to this, or this individual maybe needs to do that, connect with their higher power. Okay. Let's see what okay, let me use this one and see. Okay, so let's see what nature nurture oracles um are coming out, all right, for to help us, all right. What energies in nature that we can work with, all right, to help with our healing. Holy Spirit and the angels, what? Okay, so um we've got the energy of the butterfly, um the scorpion, okay, and the bee. Okay, okay, so okay, so let me just read quickly on these. Okay, so they want us to work with the butterfly, scorpion, and the bee. Okay, so the butterfly talks about evolving. Okay, and that's a number that, wow, we've got quite a few 11s here. All right, that come out here. So by doing this, healing can help us evolve into a butterfly, into a new being, because it's all about leaving the old behind and evolving to become a better version of ourselves. Okay, so let me just quickly read on this. Okay, so the meaning of this card, it talks about change, visuality, lightness, metamorphosis, metamorphosis. I hope I'm pronouncing this word correctly, and flexibility. Okay, and it says here, um, shifts in your outer and inner world may feel exciting, expansive, and a little uncomfortable. Honor your process no matter where you are in it. The butterfly asks you to be more visible and stop hiding your light. You have the ability right now to be aware of what and who you need to stay away from, as well as the flexibility to get through even the most uncomfortable of situations with ease and grace. Okay. So this one is all to do with um change, okay, as well as flexibility and lightness. All right. Okay, the scorpion. I'm just gonna read on that one. So we've got the butterfly. So I'm going to be reading on the second way. It says the scorpion, okay. It says caution. This is on a number 7. So you could be a life path 7. All right. So let's see what this has to say. Scorpion 16. Okay, so it talks about danger, alert, vigilance, forewarning, and it goes on to say you are entering into a potentially negative scenario. Be careful out there and protect your energy. This is not a time to be aggressive or combative. Instead, be alert to your surroundings and to who and what you give your energy to. Put up those shields. Okay, that means to create healthy boundaries and practice psychic martial arts. Keep your energy clear and your vibe high, regardless of what is happening around you. Okay, so here, so once again, okay, so basically, spirit is asking us to create healthy boundaries. Okay, especially if you're going through this sort of you in hermit mode or going through this dark night of the soul. And then we've got B, and it says victory. Okay, but when you add the two numbers, it gives you number 10, and then Tarot Oracle readings, you remove the 0, will give you a 1. So you could be a life path 1. And it talks about victory. So let's see what that's about. Okay. So these are the 3 energies in nature that our spiritual team would like us to work with. Okay. If you need their assistance in any way, could help you with your healing. Let's see this one. Okay, so this card, it means success, winning, triumph. The B is symbolic of victory because of the very nature of its big body and seemingly small wingspan. Drawing this card brings with it success and winning after hard work, fierce determination, and loyalty to your endeavors. Okay, so this is what these the spiritual meanings of these uh so-called creatures, okay, of the nature, what they mean. All right, so to close off the reading, I'm going to be using another deck to see what additional crystal from what I showed you earlier on that you can use. All right, um to help you. Okay, okay, all right. So the additional um crystal, okay, we've got here is smoky quartz. Okay, smoky quartz is a very good crystal for grounding, to help bring in positive energy, to make you feel good about yourself, and to also to help you to let go of the past. Okay, want me to select. Okay. Also, red jasper. This is a very good nurturing stone. Is known as the supreme nurturer. It also is a good crystal to have balance both the masculine and feminine energies. All right. It's very this crystal is very good for the root chakra, okay, which represents um our comfort zone, finances, our stability, our security in the area of life. And also this one here, apophyllite, and this crystal is a very good nurturing crystal, um to help us to find more balance in our life, to feel more positive about ourselves, to care for ourselves, to love ourselves unconditionally, okay, um, and to stay positive, okay, to have a positive mindset, okay. And the last deck I'm going to be using, this is just basically some positive affirmations here, okay. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading so far. I hope it's going to help you. Um, if you're interested in doing any form of inner soul healing work, please don't forget to check the description box after listening or watching this reading and my other videos. As I do spiritual enlightenment and videos as well. So please check them out, and other healing readings as well to help you. Okay. If you need any form of advice, spiritual guidance, or spiritual enlightenment, divine guidance, okay. Okay, so we've got here. I know that being happy means I'm on the right path. Okay. I know I can learn great qualities from my friends and I can show great qualities to my friends. Okay, because like attracts like, all right. I bring a state of perfect harmony to my world. I release any beliefs that no longer contribute to the growth of my soul. Okay. And I have the power to create my own happiness. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Um, no, before I was going to close, just use this as my lab, but my spiritual team wanted me to use um this deck. Okay. So let's see. Okay, now some of the so these are based, okay, from the scriptures, all right. I'd also like to recommend this book. It's called The Power of Psalms. Okay, if you don't have the scriptures or guidebook on hand to help you, they wanted me to use this deck. Okay, it's a deck that I made just to help you, okay, along your journey, or for this is maybe for someone for confidence. All right, you can read Psalms verses 11, 27, 31, 46. Okay, in time of sickness, Psalm 30, 38, 39, 41. Okay, um, in time of dissolution, Psalm 88. In time of need, Psalm 24, 44, 54, 63, 1 to 3. In times of trials, Psalm 13. And okay, for protection, Psalm 7, 10, 17. Okay, 6. Okay, and thanks for victories, because the more gratitude you give, the more blessings you receive. Okay, Psalms 9:21, and to attract love and friendship, Psalm 67. All right. So okay, and if you want, and if somebody, and if you want forgiveness about something that you may have done in the past, all right, Psalm 32:51, and when you have lost faith, Psalm 77. Okay, so I hope you may need to, like sort of like after this reading, you may need to probably stop and rewind this video for these psalms. Okay, but again, once again, if this book is a very good book, it's very useful. Okay, if you don't have the guidebooks at hand, the Holy Bible, Torah, the Quran, these books, this is a very good book, and it's by Anna Riva. I'll put the name of this book as well as some other books I'd like to recommend that can help you as you go through life journey, to help you with your healing. Okay, and once again, thanks to all my supporters, my subscribers, anyone who have tuned in, who've taken the time out to watch my readings. Um, Thank you ever so much. Whatever support you gave in the past, what you're about to do now is much appreciated and does help the channel. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.